Our story begins with Spider-Man 2099, Miguel O'Hara, in a state of complete shock. This can't be. I was supposed to wind up in 2099. This can't be it. Spider-Man senses something, and just like that, a blast of a laser knocks him to the ground. Two figures step to him, ready to clean out his pockets. Nice shot! Thanks, Ash. Any idea who the hell he is? Gots none. Not really all that much with the caring, neither. The two men bend over, trying to find anything worth stealing. As they begin to peel off his skin-tight suit, they realize, no marks on him. Wonder where I hit him. You didn't. Spider-Man jolts up in a flash, grabbing the looter by the throat. I'm fast. Really fast. Just like always, Spider-Man's a half a step ahead. He tosses the looters on the ground and webs them up. It's time to get some answers. You're going to tell me what happened, and if you don't, I swear to God I'll kill you. Spidey is not messing around. He pops out his claws and holds them an inch from the looter's eyeballs. This is how I'll kill you. With these. I'll cut your throats and let you bleed out if I even think you're lying. The two begin to talk. They're scanners, a couple of scavengers that creep around an area and take whatever's worth taking. They're from the wastes, a few miles out, right on the edge of Dystopia. Dystopia? Why does that sound so familiar? Spider-Man lifts the men to their feet, thinking they had no reason to lie. Spider-Man wants them to lead him to Dystopia. Try to run, you won't get 10 feet. The three men begin their odyssey, trekking through the barren wasteland. Spider-Man's got no choice to believe they're headed in the right direction. He doesn't think they'd lie, considering how scared they are of getting their throats ripped out. It's just over here. Promise you won't kill anybody? No. Promise you won't kill us? Quiet. They reach the summit of the mountain, but the looters' camp was deserted. 40, 50 people, all gone. Could they be hunting? All of them? Not likely. None of this is making any sense. Before Miguel can try and piece it together, the two looters find themselves ensnared in traps, screaming for help. Spidey turns to find a dozen soldiers, their guns drawn. Looks like we've got a few stragglers. And who's the one in the tight outfit? Spidey refuses to stand down, so the soldiers open fire. I'm really starting to hate this world. Miguel easily dodges the gunfire, taking the soldiers down by hand. The whole time, his mind races to figure out what happened to this world. Was it a nuclear attack? Something even more sinister? Before he can get much farther, a sonic blast sends him flying. What the shock was that? Miguel slams into a pile of rocks. It's like the air literally just exploded around him. I've never seen anything like that in my life. No, wait, I have. Oh my God, I have. Spider-Man looks up to see the massive figure who just clapped the senses out of him. Maestro, aka Bruce Banner. This is the future's Incredible Hulk. Spider-Man, after all this time, can it truly be? Spider-Man's ran into this guy before, once when he teamed up with Rick Jones and Captain Marvel. Nice costume, by the way. Spidey weakly stands to his feet. Maestro, what are you doing here? You know my name? Have we met? So Maestro doesn't remember him. Maybe they haven't met yet in this timeline, or maybe it's an alternate version of Banner. Time travel can be confusing, and Miguel's head is still reeling from that sonic clap. Maestro deduces that Spider-Man got here via time travel. It also becomes clear that Maestro believes this is Peter Parker. Miguel sees no reason to correct him so long as he stays friendly. We may be able to do each other a service. Yeah? Indeed. When you travel back, take me with you. Absolutely. I'll get right on that. My time machine is right back there. Wait here and I'll... Do you think me a fool? Maestro quickly sees through Miguel's little lie. The old Hulk smashes the ground, nearly clobbering Spider-Man. Miguel was hoping Maestro was just a little bit more dim. Maestro charges at Spider-Man. This beast does not like being lied to. He swings at Spidey, but every punch misses its mark. You're still quick. I'll give you that. But Maestro knows that Spider-Man will run out of energy before he does, so he stays patient. Maestro continues on and on, so Spidey sends a quick kick to the mouth, if only just to shut him up. Was that intended to hurt? Maestro quickly snags Spider-Man's foot before he can retreat, slamming the futuristic wall crawler to the ground. Then again, and again, and again. Maestro continues to fling Spidey back and forth until Spider-Man begins to feel his bones shattered. But the worst part, he's holding back. I know he is. He's just screwing around to amuse himself. Finally, the Jade Giant grows bored. He tosses Spidey back to the ground like a dog dropping a chew toy. Spider-Man's never taken a beating that bad. He can't breathe. Maestro stands in front of the broken Spider. For a second, Spidey fears Maestro will go for the finishing blow. Bring him! Maestro turns around and walks away, leaving Spidey to the soldiers. The soldiers pack Spider-Man limply on top of a horse as they travel back to Maestro's home. To kill the time, Maestro asks a couple of questions. How did Spidey get here? Was it time travel? Was he sent here by an enemy? Are you conscious? But Spidey can only mutter one word in response. Why? Why did this world blow itself up? It's an interesting story, and it all happened because of Alchemax. Before Spidey can get any more answers, they arrive. Home sweet home! Maestro's other two prisoners, the looters who attacked Spider-Man, ask a few questions of their own. What happened to their people? I was feeling artistic. The men turn. The blood drains from their faces as they see Maestro's artwork. Signage with Maestro's name quilt up like the Hollywood sign for everyone to see. Lining the lettering, the corpses of the looters' friends. Maestro smirks as the men stare in agony, then grips their skulls and crushes them like grapes. 2 more bodies for his artwork. Spider-Man's eyes grow dark as he falls unconscious. He awakes to the slamming of a cell door. Spider-Man is locked deep inside Maestro's walls. A voice welcomes him from the shadows. It's you! I don't believe it! Bound in chains is Doctor Strange 2099. Finally, a stroke of good luck. Locked in a cell with an ally. They don't have much time to catch up. Spidey curls up in a ball. The pain's becoming too much to bear. I think I'm dying. Vision's blurry, crap in my lungs. Maestro busted me up. Pretty bad. Can you get over here? In this state, she's unable to project her powers at all. But if Miguel could just get a little closer, Spidey begins to crawl toward her, but he collapses. Maestro beat all of the strength out of Spider-Man's body. Fire your webbing! What? Fire a line at me. Spider-Man weakly raises his hand and shoots a web directly at her. The webbing gets stuck in the invisible barrier, caught in her magic. Perfect! Now, hold on. Spidey looks up to see a demon Strange had summoned, dragging his limp body closer to Strange. Actually, I don't know what the hell I'm seeing, but whatever it is, it's helping. Spidey comes close and closer. Their fingers brush against each other. This might sting a little. A second later, Spider-Man reels in agony, screaming in pain. This was supposed to help? A guard rushes in, his gun drawn. What the hell is going on here? What did you do to him? Answer me! What did you do? Spidey jolts into action, kicking the guard into a wall. She patched me up. Spidey loots the guard's unconscious body, but he can't find keys. Shame, that would have been convenient. Spider-Man is in a rush. He needs to get out of here, get back to 2015, and fix all of this. There is a means by which you can travel there. The Maestro has a time machine, but he can't operate it. Strange can lead Spider-Man there, but there's still the issue of the cuffs. The symbols on her chains are preventing her from wielding her magic. That shouldn't be a problem. Hold on. Spider-Man unsheaths his claws and scratches the chains. Strange closes her fists. The magic flows through her once more. The 2 escapees sneak through the palace, headed for the trophy room where Maestro keeps the time machine. Maestro has no idea how to work it, and it appears non-functional. Miguel's specialty is biology, not technology, but he's a smart guy. He'll take a look. They tiptoe through the halls, but right when they turn a corner, Spider-Man and Strange are met with a dozen more guards. Spider-Man doesn't have time to play around. Time is not on his side, literally. With 3 quick motions, he takes out the guards. He webs them up and turns back to Strange, who's finishing up taking out a couple of guards of her own. Down this way and to the right. Holy shock! I told you. In the trophy room, they see memorabilia from dozens of slain superhumans. Captain America's shield, Spidey's mask, Iron Man's suit, Magneto's helmet, even Mjolnir. Relics from all of those that Maestro has killed. At least, those who survived the catastrophe that turned this world into a wasteland. But they find what they're looking for. The time machine. It was created by Dr. Doom. How he built it, nobody knows. How do you turn it on? That is the mystery. Strange hands him the control. How is he supposed to fix it? Maestro is Bruce Banner, who literally built bombs. If anyone could fix it, it would be Maestro. He doesn't like to dwell on who he was. He has built nothing in decades. Something hanging in the rafters catches Spider-Man's eye. Iron Man suits. Miguel doesn't know Tony Stark, but those sure do look like strong power sources. Spidey tears the suits apart and begins to fiddle with the control. He's gotta hurry before Maestro finds out they're down here. Sure, Strange healed him before, but she probably can't help if Maestro tears Spidey in half. After a minute or so of tinkering, Spider-Man stops. He's figured it out. I can't believe it! This is… Suddenly, Strange begins to choke on her own words. She looks down to see blood pouring from her chest. Strange falls to the ground, dead. Hello, Spider-Man! You ever heard of the Hood? The Hood was a criminal from long ago who used a cloak of invisibility. Maestro is wearing his costume. Sticking out of Strange's spine is a soul dagger. Spider-Man is so sick of this timeline. He screams at the monster and rushes toward him. Miguel doubles back after Maestro throws a punch. Spider-Man can't outrage Maestro, but maybe he can outsmart him. That is, if Banner really is gone. Spidey leads Maestro close to a Hulkbuster armor. He then grabs the gauntlet and fires a blast of energy right at the giant's chest. Maestro begins to collapse. That blast was just too much, even for him. The monster falls to the floor, smoke pouring from his chest. Spider-Man just took down the Hulk. Spider-Man didn't want to hang around. He clicked the device, soon appearing back in his timeline. I did it! I did it! Holy shock! I did it! Miguel looks down. The control mysteriously vanished from his hands. No matter. All that matters is that he's back here. As he webs away, he has a haunting thought. Did he kill the Maestro? Better pray I did. The last thing I need is for him to find a way to come back here. Talk about your worst case scenario. Get up. He's gone. Back in the other timeline, Maestro opens his eyes. Good. Wouldn't want to ruin the surprise. Strange's body is possessed by a mysterious force. This red, purple-eyed demon had been working with Maestro from the start. Everything had gone according to plan. Next step, travel back through time. Maestro exits a time machine into Albuquerque, New Mexico. He finds a newspaper floating through the wind. December 25th. Merry Christmas. The Beast leaps away to set the next phase of his plan in motion. And a Happy New Year.